Hi, welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, also known as Sojo, and this is my channel where I talk about all my quilty stitchy things. Look what I got in the mail, my Sew Sampler box. So this is the May 2024 Sew Sampler box. Let's open it up. And the theme is May Days. Okay. On the back, they have a coupon for 25% off Wyndham Fabrics. And then they have a QR code for a free jelly roll glaze table runner. Now, these are just free on their websites anyway. There you go. So those are free for everybody. Now, let's see what's in it. All right, and let me find my product guide. Product guide. We have flatter. Here we go. Now, I have never tried flatter. I've wanted to. This is a starch or starch alternative, I guess you could say. Now, I usually use Best Press, but I hear flatter is supposed to be much better. I don't know for sure, just kind of what I've heard. So here we are, there's the flatter, and this is Scent Wild Mint. So there's that, and here's the little spray top. And when I say better, it's my understanding that's supposed to make the seams a lot flatter and help with a lot more of the stubborn wrinkles more than what Best Press does. Like I said, I don't know, it's just what I've heard. So I'm excited to give it a try and see what happens. Okay, let's see what it says. Flatter Smoothing Spray. 8.4 fluid ounces, and there's 6 assorted scents, and it's by Soak, and it's a value of $10.74. Flatter Smoothing Spray is flat out fabulous. This smoothing spray is a starch alternative that relaxes wrinkles and freshens fabrics, leaving it sleek, soft, and static-free. Made with plant-derived and renewable ingredients. This mild formulation is easy on the sensitive skin and won't harm the environment. You'll receive one of the 6 scents to enjoy. We find this smoothing spray so refreshing. So, like I said, I am glad to have this. Now, this entire box cost me around $37 and some odd cents, and that's for the shipping, tax, and everything. So, I do think this is one of the most economical boxes out there. So, I like it. Let's see what else we got. We have Wonder Pens. There we go, from Clover. Now, these are used for basting. Take one out here. Here we go. I don't have these. These are curved. You're supposed to be able to do this kind of one-handed, I guess. I've seen these, but I never use these. I've never used these because as far as basting goes, well, I have a long arm. So my basting's done when I'm loading. Loading it on the long arm. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I might use it for some smaller projects, although I usually just spray base, but you know, never know. We may give it a try. Let's see what it says. The Wonder Pens are $16.98 value. Basting quilts is a dream with the Wonder Pens by Clover. This 20-piece set of wonderful notions make it so easy to pin together multiple layers with just one hand. The large plastic casing guards your fingers from pin pricks and are bright and colorful to easily unpin when you're finished. I think mine were all pink. Could be wrong. Let me look. I'll double check. Oh no, there's some yellow in there. Pink and yellow. Okay, so we have those. Okay, the next thing is an endurance blade. Now, these are the endurance blades. They do last quite a bit longer. They're supposed to last twice as long as a regular blade. I do think they do. However, I still prefer to get my blades as cheap as I can. And these are pretty pricey. But will I use it? Yes. Am I excited to have it? Absolutely. And they are $14.98 value for one blade. There's never a bad time to refresh your rotary cutter with a brand new blade. We love the OFA Endurance rotary blades for staying power, cutting effortlessly with a sharp edge that lasts longer. This fits all OFA 45mm rotary cutters to keep you cutting longer. So already between this was $14.98, this was $16.98, and let's see, this was $10.74. We have our value of our box right here. And we haven't even got to the other stuff yet. So I do think this is a good box. All right, now let's go to the Peaceful Black Baskets. This block of the month here. Let's see. There's a look at what the block is this month, right there. I like it. Now I do have the kit, so I'm doing these as called for. But that's the block of the month. And this is a $4.98 value, and it says block 2. Feel at peace in your sewing room as you work on the Peaceful Baskets quilt. The sampler quilt draws on traditional sewing baskets for inspiration when becoming an artfully unique quilt. Get your Peaceful Baskets quilt kit for an unforgettable quilt while supplies last. And then we have our pattern. And this is our pattern, Spring Ivy. And this is by Allison Harris of Cluck Cluck Sew. And it's 50.5 by 57.5. And let's see, what do you need for the lap quilt? Well, you need 1 2/3 yards background, sashing and borders, and 5/8 yard binding. And then they also have conversions to make it a twin. I like that. I like when they, I like getting bigger quilts, or at least they give us the options of how to convert it. So what else do you need for the twin quilt? Well, you'll need another pack of the strips that we got. So you'll need 2 of those for a total of 48 strips needed. So there must be 24 strips in it. You need 3 yards background, sashing, borders, and 7/8 yards binding. So that is the quilt pattern. Now, this quilt pattern, I like the pattern, but I do not like the fabric that they use to do it. Now, I like the fabric, and I'll show you the fabric in a minute, but I think this should use a little bit different. And I'll show you what I'll use here in a minute. Now, let's look at our jelly roll, or a mini jelly roll. Let me open it up. This is from Winda Fabrics, Clover and Dots, 2.5-inch strips. All right, let's see here. See if I can undo this here a little bit. Oh no, took the rubber band off. Oh wow. So we have that fabric, and we'll go through them. I like that. I do like this fabric. I just don't think it suits the pattern, but that's just my opinion. Other people may love it. All right, there you go. Some more floral-ies. There. Getting in some more yellow. Some greens. Those are bees in there. Getting into my blues. We are getting there. Almost done. All right. So, what do I think of the box? I still think this is a really good box. Like I said, the pens, the safety pens, the Clover safety pens, I don't normally use or have a need to, because I based my quilts. So that's probably the only thing that's kind of a dud for me. However, when I have something small that I'm quilting on my domestic, I might try it. Just see how, give it a try. But let me get this rubber band on and okay, I got the rubber band on, back one. Now, this pattern, like I said, I don't particularly think the fabrics, I like the fabrics with this. I mean, I like the pattern, but I think maybe, just in my opinion, with the leaves and the stems, I think it should be more in greens. But that's okay, because I have lots of 2.5 inch strips that I can go through. And here's just some greens that I pulled off the top. So what I will do is probably use that junior jelly roll for something else and make this pattern using my scraps. Because I know I have tons of greens, and make it all into greens with different shades. Just my opinion. So overall, like I said, I still think it's a great box. All right, till next time. Bye.